it's a great pleasure for me to speak to you and an honour. We very much value the partnership that we have, and we want it obviously to grow and develop. But more importantly, we're proud of you, the students, because over the years the students have done increasingly well on our courses, and they're real ambassadors for your institution. They've done extremely well on placement. The employers are so pleased with them and the relationship we have, and many of them have gone on to do other work with the companies outside of the placement period. They've also been in very prestigious establishments, in 5-star hotels in London, in good restaurants, and some of them have even been to work at Buckingham Palace. So this is a very, very important relationship that we have. You may wish to consider going on to honours, because some students have progressed very well onto the honours programme, and that's a real plus for everybody. We'd like you to think about very carefully about coming to London. There's lots of opportunities in London. To have London on your CV, to having worked in London, has international credibility and currency, and our relationship has the same international currency of many other centres throughout the globe. But what's so special about London? London is known throughout the world as the gastronomic capital and the hospitality now capital of the world. This year in particular, 2012, we welcome the world to the Olympics, and London will be the focus of the world in July. And we welcome the world, and more importantly, we welcome you to this institution. The government do recognise the relationship with India is an important one, which we must look after and cherish. So thank you for listening to me, and I do hope that I will have the pleasure of welcoming you in London.
It's been a long old troublesome road, and I'm looking for somebody come and help me carry this load. I need a dollar, that's what I need. Well, I need a dollar.
And being back at university for your last semester, how is that?
Yeah, it's very good, because this year we also have a new course, Food and Beverage Management, which is just introduced this year. And luckily we are all have taken up the course as well for our module, and that, since that's a management course and we are so thorough with the operations of it, so we can very well relate to it, and that really helps us understand the entire department, entire operations even more.
I was in Gleneagles in Scotland.
Yeah.
I was there for 1 year. I got all the opportunities, like to, as we studied in school, doing flambés and doing the cheeses in front of the guest, and doing the live desserts. We came to know about lots of whiskies, haggis, lots of traditional stuff as well. Yeah, it was really helpful for us, and they were asking me to come back. When you're done with your studies, you can come back and join us again in the restaurant.
Okay, very good. So you've already got a future plan there.
Yeah, exactly.
What about you? What are your future plans after studying?
I really opted for honours because I want to do MBA in marketing.
Okay, very good.
So I'm going through the honours. I'm attending the preparatory classes.
Yeah.
How to make the proposal for honours.
For the dissertation and things.
And it's it's quite challenging, but it's lots of information I'm getting through. I'm reading lots of extra books because of that.
Yeah.
So it's quite challenging, but I'm enjoying it, and hopefully I'll clear the honours.
And the decision to do the honours is because you want to join the MBA?
Yeah, MBA program after that.
Okay, so being back at school after your placement, being back at university, how does that feel?
Yeah, it feels nice, because now I'm getting the chance to tell everyone that how was my experience.
Okay, and what about you? How do you feel back?
It's back to the old friends, back to talking to them, watching them again, discussing how was your placement and everything. So it's a nice feeling.
And the studies?
Yes,
studies are because now we're getting time. For me, I have got 3 modules: IT, strategy management, and consultancy. So I have got class on Monday and Thursday. So I got time to do part-time as well. It's not only studies, so we have time for part-time jobs as well.
Yeah, you worked at Crown Plaza and Heathrow, and you worked in food and beverage in the front side or in the...
In the front.
Okay, and then you got promoted to supervisor.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And you? What did you do?
Yeah, I did the same thing. That I was food and beverage attendant over there. But I was not like promoted as supervisor, but I got a chance to do a supervisor work.
Yeah.
So I worked in Cavendish Hotel in Central London. That's a 4-star luxury property.
Yeah.
And for 1 year, I was working there, and they gave me a part-time job contract as well.
What I need. Well, I don't know if I'm walking.
And what about London? What do you find about London? The food, the transport, the people, fun, things like that?
The atmosphere is nice, the people is nice, very good transportation, a lot of places to go and have fun as well, so it's very good.
What do you do in your spare time?
Like it's like sometimes we plan to cook together, we enjoy cooking, and sometimes we plan to go to clubbing, we enjoy clubbing.
Just the day before yesterday we all went to a house and we had a barbecue party, so it was really nice.
Yeah.
Well, you're managing a part-time job alongside it.
Yes,
And you as well?
Yeah,
or?
of course.
You're also working, okay.
It's not, you can't take the expenses because first thing is the currency, of course. It's too different in India and here, so you have to, for at least your rent, food, basic expenses.
Yeah, that's true. If they are thinking about they're gonna take out the expenses through the internship or not, they will definitely, because when I was doing my internship, I paid my fees in September, and I was doing my expense and everything I was doing. That was really good. They can take out the expenses through the internship and in part-time job as well. But it's all up to them, like how they're gonna spend their money. That's it.
And so then they should take whatever job they are founding it. They should not be specific, I want this. Then it's really tough to get in London. But yeah, jobs are there. Start with whatever you're getting, then you can keep trying, of course, anytime. So.
That's very good advice.
On solid ground. 'Cause
And what advice would you give to your juniors watching this?
They should come to London at least because you can get to learn so many new people, we get to learn, and the placement is the most important
The
thing.
placement in India is totally different. There they'll push you a lot. They will like come up with new ideas, tell us what to do.
Yeah, because
We'll take your point of view as well. So that was totally different for us.
we can also learn this thing like how to deal with everything because it's not only the managers are dealing, they let us also deal about it. So that's a very good thing we just get to learn.
So what advice would you give to your juniors watching this?
To get an international exposure, it's a nice place here. Like, you'll come to know about different culture. You'll explore a lot.
As my friend said, like if you want to experience international exposure, if you want to get international exposures and everything, it's good to be here. And if you are considering for future studies, it is a really nice place to study here and to think about your future.
So what advice would you give to your juniors watching this?
To get an international exposure, it's a nice place here. Like, you'll come to know about different culture. You'll explore a lot.
As my friend said, like if you want to experience international exposure, if you want to get international exposures and everything, it's good to be here. And if you are considering for future studies, it is a really nice place to study here and to think about your future.
And what would you give as advice to your juniors watching this now?
It's a great experience overall. I wouldn't be just selling you University of West London, but also the entire experience that comes with it. I mean, having University of West London in your CV later on looks massively impressive, and it's also the internship in between that helps you have a very good experience and then later on relate to it, which is one of the rare opportunities that you get in any of the universities in UK really. So think about it. It's a very good academic and experience by a total great package, and it's really worth considering. So.
Okay. And anything you want to say to the college back home, to the people there?
Oh, I definitely miss you all so much. Iihm Calcutta is one of the best experiences which I had, and we all keep continuing memories of it and keep referring back to you guys and discussing our classes back. But yeah, I mean, we really miss you all and hope to see you soon when you're here in UK. So.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.